The Pope is declaring a holy war against all people who make false claims that they've seen the Virgin Mary.
No, here's why I love this story. You know why, right? He's not going against I don't know who you would declare holy war against these days. I don't know, Muslims, Jews, Satanists. But he's going against people who are challenging the church authority. No. The church deals in miracles.
Right.
We're the ones selling BS here, okay? And if you dare to try to sell BS without our authorization,
right,
you're going to be in for a world of trouble here, son. And that's why I like it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. He's issuing guidelines on distinguishing between real or demonic versions of Mary.
Oh, there's demonic versions of Mary.
There are demonic versions. What he and the Catholic Church are worried about in this instance is that people are going to make false claims that they've seen the Virgin Mary, and they are going to make members of the Catholic Church switch over to like some cult.
You know what that is? He's worried about the competition.
Right.
He's like, we run the cult here, okay, not you little guys. So I don't want you running around telling me you've seen the Virgin Mary, you've seen Jesus Christ, you've got this stigmata with the hands on the feet, with the bleeding, or any statues that are crying milk or water or whatever the hell they're crying. Now, what I love is the several-step process that they go through, okay? So they say, first, we're going to send in some psychiatrists to make sure you're not crazy. Well, why don't I send in psychiatrists after your ass, Ratzinger, and see if you're crazy, right? And then he says, we're going to bring in scientists and clergy, etc. But the last step is the one I love. They send in demon experts, demonologists. They call them demonologists, to make sure whether what you've seen is, as Anna explained, the real Virgin Mary or the demon version of Virgin Mary.
Right.
Look, or whether you're possessed by the demon. I mean, come on, look, seriously. This is why I get crazy about stories like this. How do you folks believe this stuff? How does anybody believe it? Look at the Pope dressed up in his funny outfit. I mean, tell you, I'm in charge of selling crazy here, and I can't have any other competitors. Who listens to the Pope and goes, oh, right, the demonization expert. Oh, I'm glad he brought that guy in to see if it's a real Virgin Mary sighting or a fake Virgin Mary sighting based on a cult that is not as cool and hip and connected to God as we are. I mean, that's madness, isn't it?
My favorite part of this is the third step will be to investigate the person's level of education and to determine if they have access to material that could be used to falsely support their claims.
In other words, if you're educated enough to make false claims, you're in trouble.
Right, exactly.
Now, if you're ignorant, okay, then hey, maybe we can have a conversation because then we can get you over to our cult.
Exactly.
Right, but if you're educated, you're in a lot of trouble here. Never been in favor of education. The church has. All right, look, you email us at theyoungturks.com. And I know Catholics are probably greatly offended by this.
Right.
But tell me how you can believe it. Explain it to me. Have me understand it. I don't get it, man. You really believe there's demonologists? And people are possessed by a demon or not? And the Pope sends in somebody and figures that out to find out if you're bleeding on purpose or if it's fake or whatever? It seems, to the rest of us that don't believe it, it seems like that you're lunatics if you believe that. Maybe I'm being too strong here, but I just can't see a rational reason behind it. So tell us at theyoungturks.com what I'm missing, because I don't see it. To me, it seems like they're running a nice racket here, and he doesn't want that racket disturbed at all by other crazies.